Season 8, Episode 20, Parable of the Vine and Branches. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Tales and Wisdom with me, Sidney St. James, coming to you from the heart of Texas. We're kicking off this Season 8 and Episode 20, and today we've got a story that's as refreshing as a cold glass of iced lemonade on a hot summer day. We're heading over to Greenfield, a quaint little town nestled among vineyards as far as the eye can see. So grab a seat, relax, and let's get into the heartwarming tale of Serenity Estates. Now, Serenity Estates wasn't your run-of-the-mill winery. This little gem in Greenfield was as famous for its finger-licking good wines as it was for its love for Mother Earth. At the helm was Jonathan, a fellow who knew his grapes better than a squirrel knows nuts. One bright and shiny morning, Jonathan was strolling through his vines, whistling a tune that was happier than a pup with two tails. That's when he spotted Emily, a young lady with eyes as wide as saucers, taking in the beauty of the vineyard like she just found a hidden treasure. "Well, howdy there," Jonathan greeted with a grin. "You look as fascinated by these vines as a cat at a mouse convention." "Well, interested in learning a thing or two about winemaking." Emily, with a sparkle in her eye, nodded eagerly. "Oh, yes. This place is more beautiful than a field of bluebonnets in the spring." Jonathan chuckled and took Emily under his wing. He showed her the ropes of vineyard life, from the gentle art of pruning to the secret dance of watering. Emily soaked up every bit of knowledge, like a sponge in a rainstorm. Now, as they sat under the shade of a mighty oak one afternoon, Jonathan shared with Emily the parable of the vine and branches. "You see, Emily," he said, "just like these branches need the vine, we need something bigger than ourselves to thrive. We gotta stay connected to our roots to bear the sweetest fruit." Emily's eyes lit up. "That's deeper than a well in West Texas," she mused. "It's like life itself, ain't it? Staying connected to what truly matters." Over time, Emily became as much a part of Serenity Estates as the vines themselves. She had a knack for picking the best grapes and a touch as gentle as a butterfly's kiss when it came to winemaking. Jonathan and Emily. As gentle as a butterfly's kiss when it came to winemaking, Jonathan and Emily together turned Serenity Estates into a symphony of flavors and a ballet of sustainable practices. Years rolled by, and the winery's fame spread like butter on a hot toast. Folks came from near and far, not just for a sip of the wine, but to bask in the harmony of the place they left, feeling a little more connected to the world, a little more rooted in the good earth. "Jonathan, you've done something special here," Emily said one day, her voice as soft as a summer breeze. "You've turned this winery into a living parable." Jonathan just tipped his hat and smiled. "Well, Emily, we're all just branches looking for our vine." So, my dear listeners, as we wrap up today's story from Greenfield, let's remember to stay connected to what gives us life, to nurture our bonds, and to find joy in the simple things. This is Sidney St. James, and signing off with a heart full of gratitude and a smile as wide as the Texas sky. Be sure to hit that like button down there below. It's as satisfying as hitting the bullseye at a shooting range. And don't forget to subscribe. It's the best decision you'll make. Smoother than homemade ice cream on a hot day. So tune in next week for another tale that'll add spring to your step and a twinkle to your eye. Until then, see you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. And remember, in the vineyard of life, be the branch that bears the sweetest grapes. Peace.